Do, 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 Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spread out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
New York is where I can't go that low. I can't go that high, Bob.
My underwear's on too tight.
Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. Done chores.
That's doors.
Fresh air.
Times Square.
Life. Goodbye, city life. Green Acres, we are there. Bump, 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 bump. So hopefully we get the young ladies here tonight. Welcome to the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show. We're at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's why we named the show after it. Now we're here in week 8 of the
Ocho.
2025 season.
Yeah, man.
And it's been an adventure. It's been like one of those rides that you go on the fair. You don't know if you really want to get on it, but at some point you're going to have to get off.
Oh, you love it. Yeah.
But Seminole Bob here. To my right, the good-looking guy. And then we got Marty Wilson here tonight. And somehow he got his GPS hooked up right this week. Paul Villanova is going to be joining us tonight as well.
We got the band back together. The good old boys.
The good old boys. I love that movie, The Blues Brothers. That's
yes, sir.
The good old Blues Brothers band from Joliet. But then we also have some cheerleaders coming on tonight. There will be our guest tonight. Abby Passmore, if I can remember these off the top of my head. Lena Reeder. Oh, there we go. I guess that's why I type Elena Bracco, Abby Passmore, and Lila Reeder. So those will be our guests tonight. And
Lila, Abby, and Elena.
Yep.
Okay.
So you'll each get to interview one of them. We'll split them up, and I'm going to take a little bit of a break tonight because I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit tired.
Hey, listen, great show last night at Culver's.
Oh yeah, outdoors. Our first outdoor podcast at Culver's. We've been wanting to do it for a while, but the weather really doesn't cooperate till about this time of year or so.
I think we tried to do it last year, and then, it poured.
It did. So we went back inside.
Yeah.
But it was a good show.
Oh, man.
Coach O stopped by again.
Coach O?
God, he's a great interview.
Yep.
He's fun to hang out with. But, that was good. He said he ran into Minnie Pearl.
He dated Minnie Pearl, I heard.
Dated Minnie Pearl.
According to the video.
And he said he drank Red Bull, but she drank something else a little bit a little bit stronger than Red Bull.
A little corn squeezins.
Yeah. But should be a great show tonight. Debbie,
I think so.
Debbie Broxson checking in tonight. Hey, Debbie, Bama going down this week?
No.
I will volunteer my pick this week.
Debbie, I picked.
Speaking of that, why don't we get right into our picks, Bob?
Why don't we do that? Because I have them right here.
You got them. So we're going to start off with our high school games first.
Got it. Yep.
Thursday night game. What's our first one?
Bozeman and Rutherford.
You all took Bozeman. I took Rutherford. Rutherford's been playing better ball the last couple of weeks. So I went with Rutherford. The rest of you guys went with
2-5,
Bozeman.
and Bozeman's 4-3. Yep.
Yeah. So I went with the upset for Rutherford. I think
they're
that
at
game's
home.
probably going to be played at
Tommy Oliver.
Stadium.
Yep.
Thursday night game. Friday night game, we got Gulf Breeze at Navarre. We're all going with the Raiders.
Yep.
West Florida at Milton. It should be a good game, but I think Milton will win that one. We all are going with the Panthers at home.
West Florida's probably not happy losing. Bay came back on them, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a big lead on Bay last week, and Bay came back and beat them in overtime, 38-37. And because that was a big district matchup, too, because whoever won that game was probably going to win district. Then we got Pensacola going over into Alabama at St. Michael's. They have a coach by the name of Philip Rivers. His son Gunner is the starting quarterback
Great
over there. I think he's a
quarterback.
junior.
Pensacola 1-6. St. Michael's 7-0. We skipped Pace.
We'll get that one up next. But we're all going with St. Michael's at home.
Yep.
Pace at Pine Forest. Pine Forest, a little bit of a disappointment this year. Everybody thought that they were going to be up there.
They won last week, but they beat Washington.
Let's see. Let's pull up the well, we got it right here.
Yeah.
Pine Forest beat Washington 32-9 last week.
At Washington, yeah.
At Washington. And next game we got up is Walton going to Bay. Bay playing well. Walton not scoring much right now. We're all going with the Tornadoes there. Mosley at Arnold. They're heading to the beach Friday night.
Arnold, the pig from Green Acres. Yeah, I don't think they got a prayer.
No, Mosley should dominate that game.
Yep.
Wakulla at South Walton. We're mixed here. 3 of us taking Wakulla, 2 taking South Walton.
Really?
Paul and Bob are taking South Walton at home.
Yeah, they're running strong right now.
But the War Eagles, you know what? I'm just waiting for the last coach's son to graduate from Wakulla, so we don't have to face any more quarterbacks over there from Wakulla with the last name I'm trying to remember their coach's name over there.
Namath?
No.
Star? Well.
No. I'll figure out. I got it right here.
South Walton better not be looking ahead. They play Catholic, I think.
Next week.
Next week.
Let's see if I can pull up.
And that's at Catholic, I think.
See if I can pull up my trusty. Oh, well.
We'll come up with it.
I know I got all the schedules here, and I got all the coaches' names. Barry Cleese.
Yes.
I believe is his name.
I told you it was Barry Cleese.
Was it? Cleese. K-L-E-E-S.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Their last son is the starting quarterback. They've all been quarterbacks playing for Pops over there. All good quarterbacks over there.
Yes, sir.
And that's always a tough place to go play at, too. Well, let's move on from them. We got Lincoln going over to Trinity Christian Academy. I get those mixed up. Is Trinity Catholic is in Ocala. Trinity Christians is in Jacksonville, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We got Lincoln going over to Jacksonville. We're all taking the Trojans on the road. Leon at Bradford. Bradford's always a good team.
7-1.
7-1. They don't give up a lot of points at home either. We're all going with Bradford in that one. Florida High at Madison County. Joe and Paul are taking Florida High. Bob, Marty, and I are going with Madison County.
That was a tough one. Florida High 4-3. Big win last week. Madison County. Gosh, they don't lose very often at Boot Hill.
No, they don't. And they lost the pace. I think they've lost a couple of home games this year. They lose a home game as rare as Niceville loses home games. So Niceville's lost 3 home games, which is very un-Niceville-like. McClay heading over to North Florida Christian. We're all going with McClay. They're having a good year. Holmes County at Mariana. Mariana's not having a good year. We're all going with Holmes County in a rout in that one.
Yeah, they lost a transfer, didn't they?
They did. Sewanee heading to Taylor County. See if Taylor County can bounce back after their first loss last week.
That was a huge surprise.
That was against, Chiefland's always a good program over there. 30-15 was that game last week.
Swanee 1-6, Taylor County 6-1.
Kind of a mismatch there.
Yeah.
Destin going to Chipley. Destin's been struggling on offense this year. Chipley has a real good defense, so that's a bad combination in that one.
Oh, yeah.
So we're all going with Chipley except Paul. Paul took Destin on the road.
Okay.
I guess he's destined for the caboose once again then. Zarephath Academy at Gadsden County. Paul going with the Academy team there. The rest of us going with Gadsden County. They got their first win last week. Mm-hmm. Lighthouse heading over to Sneeds. Sneeds should win that one. Thank you. Bluntstown at Northview. This game should be over by the time that Bluntstown gets off the bus. 54 points in the first quarter. I said that. First quarter last week.
8 touchdowns in, 12 minutes?
68-0 at halftime. And it seems like we got our cheerleaders over here. And see if we can get one of one of our counterparts over here to so that game should Northview usually plays everybody tough though. But we're all going Bluntstown. Yeah. Freeport at Baker. Baker looking to go 9-0. 9 straight weeks that they played.
Man, they got run last week by South Walton.
Yeah, they did 50-9. South Choctaw Academy. No, that's not Choctaw. That is South Choctaw Academy out of Alabama heading to Jay. We're all going with South Choctaw Academy.
That's in Toxie, Alabama, and I have no idea what that is.
I have no idea.
That could be in the Dothan area.
Or might be intoxicated.
Ooh. South Choctaw 4-3, Jay 3-4. It's at Jay. And
then we got Gracefield going to Rocky Bayou. Paul goes with Graceville. He really wants to get back on that caboose, doesn't he?
Did he leave something on the caboose and he wants to get back?
He must. That must be where Cynthia is at. Rocky Bayou is Bob, Marty, and I and Joe are taking Rocky Bayou there. And Central and Vernon, the other 0-7 matchup. Actually, I think Vernon's 0-8. And
True.
Central's 0-7. Bob, Joe, and I are taking Central. Paul and Marty are taking Vernon. It's a battle of attrition against a battle of Allentown, I guess. Cottondale at North Bay Haven. All going with Cottondale in that one. Franklin County heading to Osceola Christian. That should be a really good game.
Absolutely.
Franklin County is not actually a rule. They're an SSAA school this year. Franklin County.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are. I saw that when going through Josh Wilson's schedules for this week.
Why did I miss that?
FAMU at Weewa. Actually, Franklin County. Paul and Marty are taking Franklin County. The rest of us are taking Osceola Christian. FAMU at Weewa. No matchup there. We're going with Weewa.
Go to SIS.
And Liberty County at Jefferson County. So they're hitting I-10 heading over to Monticello.
Monticello 5-2 versus 2-5.
Coach Tranquil has got them playing ball over there.
They do. He does.
Let's switch on over to college real quick. Then we'll head out commercial break, and we'll come back with our first interview and with one of our young ladies. The Navarre Raider cheerleaders will be here tonight. Debbie Broxton checking in. You sit on top of the stadiums. I do.
You sit on top of the stadiums.
Well, actually, it's on top of the press box. It's kind of hard to sit on top of the stadium because it's an open-aired stadium.
The press box is on top of the stadium, though.
Well, technically, yes.
Technically, yeah.
Yes. So it sounds like she may be paying us a visit on Friday night if she comes to the game.
Hope so.
Thursday night game tomorrow night, Tulsa at East Carolina. We're all going with East Carolina and the Pirates.
On Tulsa time, favored by 16.5, 6:30 p.m. on ESPN.
Friday night games, Louisville at Miami. We're all going with the Hurricanes there in that one. Nebraska at Minnesota, all going siding with the Huskers there, even though Minnesota's tough to beat at Minnesota.
Yeah, Nebraska's favored by 6.5.
North Carolina heading to California. They're heading out west. They said, go west, young man. I should say, in their case, go west, old man. Bill Belichick.
Favored the Bears, Golden Bears, not Miles College. Favored by 12.5. Interesting.
And guess who takes North Carolina? Paul.
You.
Paul.
Really?
Yep. Saturday games, Washington at Michigan. Michigan favored in that one. We're all going with the Wolverines in the big house.
Sounds like a Rose Bowl matchup.
It does.
Michigan favored by 5.5.
UConn at Boston College. All of us are going with Boston College except you. You're going with UConn. Correct?
Yes.
In the upset.
Yes.
Georgia Tech at Duke. That should be a really good game as well.
Yep.
We're all going with Georgia Tech on the road.
Duke favored by 1.5.
Baylor at TCU. We're all going with the Horned Frogs at home. Army at Tulane. All going with Tulane except Joe. He's going with Army. He's sticking with the Black Knights.
Tulane favored by 10.5. These are all 11 a.m. kicks.
Joe always seems to find one of those every week.
He does.
A sleeper pick.
That's why he's always, to me, he's always been known as the pick wizard.
Yep. Even in a bad year, he's still the pick wizard.
Yes, sir.
And we can send our prayers out to Joe. Joe's a little under the weather right now. So prayers go out to Joe. The pick wizard. LSU at Vanderbilt. All of us going with LSU except Marty. He's going with Vandy.
Vandy's favored by 2.5. Now, I don't understand that.
I don't either. LSU's a higher-ranked team.
It is.
Vanderbilt got beat by 2 touchdowns by Bama. Yes, I did say something nice about Bama, Debbie.
I did.
Oklahoma heading to South Carolina. Joe's going with South Carolina. The rest of us going with Oklahoma. I'll be rooting for South Carolina because my good friend Todd Aldover in Sweden is a big Oklahoma fan, and he didn't listen to me last week, Bob. I told him Texas was going to win the Red River Shootout, and they did rather handily, 23-6. Purdue at Northwestern. Purdue much improved, but Northwestern off their big win at Unhappy Valley.
Yes, Northwestern favored by 3.5.
We're all going with Northwestern in that one. Michigan State heading to Indiana, fresh off their big upset. Well, some would say it wasn't even an upset.
I don't know. Was it?
Indiana knocks off.
Hoosiers.
I'm starting to like Pat McAfee more and more every week.
They got to hold it. One of these days he's going to fall off that chair.
Yes.
Indiana favorite. I'll take some of this now. Let me make sure I got my crooked letters correct. 26.5 over Michigan State.
Yeah. If you were a bet man, would you take those odds?
I would.
But straight up, it's Indiana.
Yep.
We're all going with the Hoosiers there. Hoosiers. Okay. And next, we're heading to Arkansas with their new coach or interim coach. Texas A&M playing really good football right now.
This is the old Southwest Conference, Bill, matchup.
What was that? There used to be a conference of
SWAC.
eight teams with SMU and Texas, and we're all going with A&M in that one.
They're favored by 7.5.
SMU at Clemson, the rematch of the ACC championship game from last year. Clemson won that, and all of us are taking Clemson except you. You're taking SMU.
Clemson's favored by 8.5. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself now, and it's too late to change.
It is.
Clemson actually is playing a little better now. So
yes, they are. Ole Miss at Georgia. We're all going with Georgia because they're just tough to beat at home.
Favored by 6.5. I think Ole Miss was looking ahead. The team I saw on TV and my wife and girls saw in the stadium, Washington State played their best game of the year according to their fans. I think Ole Miss
and I heard their fans were really nice.
Yes, very much so. And
they travel well.
They traveled well. I mean, there's, you think Notre Dame fans, oh, well, they're all over the United States. Well, man, no matter where I went in Alabama, I'd turn around and there was a Cougar. Well, someone in a Cougar hat.
A Cougar fan. Yes.
Well, someone wearing a Cougar hat. I'm a Cougar fan. No, I think Georgia Georgia favored by 6.5. I think it'll be more.
Ohio State heading to Wisconsin to make some Swiss cheese out of them.
Oof.
Wisconsin's looking really bad right now.
20
It's been a long year for the Badger girl.
Yeah, 26.5, and it may not be enough.
That might be the first quarter. We might be looking at a Bluntstown, Dixie
I
County
was
game
just thinking that. That's funny. 26.5. Yeah, that you can catch that game.
And Luke Fickle, I think, may be on his days are numbered in Wisconsin
Do you
right now,
think
too.
so?
I do.
2:30 kick on CBS, by the way.
UNLV at Boise State. UNLV fresh off that tough battle with Air Force last week, 51-48. You're taking UNLV to stay unbeaten,
Yeah.
and the rest of us going with Boise State on the blue turf.
Boise favored by 10.5.
That's not Rickards, but that's the blue turf, the original blue turf.
The original.
Texas Tech going to Arizona State. Texas Tech looking solid. Marty, Bob, and I are taking Tech, and Paul and Joe are taking Arizona State.
Absolutely.
Memphis at UAB, home of Ethan Newman,
Yeah, buddy.
lineman for Memphis Tigers,
Lyman,
formerly known as Memphis State.
26.5.
At UAB with the interim coach for UAB.
Yep.
We're all going with Memphis on the road. Mississippi State at Florida. We're looking for Florida to bounce back because if they don't, could this be the last game for Billy Napier?
Yeah. That's what Yahoo's reporting, Yahoo Sports.
Washington State at Virginia. You said they played their last game, but they're going to have to play a better game to beat Virginia.
Virginia's favored by 16.5. I mean, we'll see. I think the Wahoo or the Cavaliers or whatever they call themselves
Wahoo.
are they're destined to win this one.
And this could decide the Gulf South Conference this next game. The University of West Florida Argonauts heading to West Alabama this weekend, Livingston, Alabama. If you've never been there, you're not missing much.
Oh, be nice.
Yeah, I've been there twice.
Okay.
Shorter played there Brady's sophomore year, and then they turned around. Miles played there the next year. So I made 2 trips to Livingston, Alabama. They have a great bakery, though. That's where we ate prior to the game. But they love their football over there in Livingston. They also love their rodeo over there in Livingston.
So was it a loss and a win or 2 losses?
2 losses. Actually,
Did Miles beat
it was 2
Livingston?
losses.
Okay.
2 losses. So.
But we think West Florida, at least I do.
Well, Shorter wasn't a win because he didn't win any while he was that short. You're 0-22. But we're all going with West Florida on the road, which would put them in the driver's seat in the Gulf South Conference with Delta State and Valdosta State down the road.
We're going to say hi to Peter and Stanley.
Yeah.
Checking in.
They were on our show Peter was on our show last week. We saw him again Friday night out in Crestview. And it was great to have the managers on last week.
Always welcome, Peter. Don't be a stranger.
And Stanley. Yep.
And Stanley.
Yep.
Just
everywhere.
Come on we'll get you on.
If you see Peter, more than likely Stanley is with him. Maryland at UCLA. UCLA playing much better ball. Joe's going with the upset Maryland on the road. That's
UCLA favored by 3.5.
UCLA.
Upper Crestview,
Lower Alabama. Yep.
Well, Upper Crestview put a whipping on Lower Navarre.
Yeah, they did. We got Texas going to Kentucky. Texas to rebound. Well, actually, that win against Oklahoma won't be a rebound. Maybe they finally got their offense going.
Letdown, maybe. Only favored by 12.5. Game is at Kentucky.
I think that's Kellogg's. Not Kellogg's, but Kroger Stadium or something like that.
Yep.
Penn State at Iowa. Is we're going to go. And it's turn out the lights because the next 2 weeks, Penn State goes to Ohio State. And then they host Indiana. So the number 1 team and the number 3 team in the next 2 weeks after this one. And Iowa, you know all about Iowa. You got family in Iowa.
Yeah.
And Indiana almost lost to Iowa 2 weeks ago. So if it went for a last-second touchdown by Surratt, Indiana would have went to overtime in that one.
Iowa's only favored by 3.5, Bill.
But Penn State, interim coach this week. Paul's going with Penn State on the road. The rest of us going with Iowa. Florida Atlantic heading to South Florida. We're going with the Bulls. Bulls ranked now.
Yep. Congratulations.
What a season they've had so
Terrific.
far. They are. I wish them and Miami. Are them and Miami playing this year, or have they played? Because they beat.
They did beat South Florida.
Yeah.
It was after the Florida game.
USC heading to Notre Dame this weekend. These two teams their fan bases hate each other.
Yeah.
They've been playing each other for a long time. They just don't like each other.
Guess what the spread is?
I would say 5.
22 and a.
No,
it's
no,
that's
it can't
not
be.
right.
It can't be.
That's
22.
the South Florida game. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
I think that's a little high.
6:30 kick on NBC.
Last week they were on the Peacock.
It says NBC Peacock. So yeah.
Tennessee we're all going with Notre Dame in that one.
Yes, sir.
Tennessee at Alabama, all going with the Tide.
Yeah, 7.5 point favorite. 6:30 on ABC.
Yes, I said half of that, Debbie. I'm not saying the other half. Missouri at Auburn should be a really good game this week.
I think so.
3 of us taking Missouri. Bob, Marty, and I are taking Missouri. Paul and Joe are taking Auburn. Utah at BYU. Joe and I taking Utah. The rest of you guys are taking BYU. Florida State at Stanford. Florida State should get their win this week.
Favored by 17.5. If I had money to spend and to waste, I think.
Do you think Stanford's going to cover?
Oh yeah. Maybe 2 touchdowns.
Maybe 2 touchdowns.
But
well, those are high school and
17.5.
college picks. Last week's winner for college was this guy, 26-7, and Paul relinquished his seat in the back of the train in the caboose, and now is held by Irish Bill. Paul went 25-5 last week in high school. Great week for Paul.
Yep. It's oh hell, Paul. Good job, man.
So we're gonna head out commercial break, and we'll have our first Navarre
Interviews?
cheerleader. Mm-hmm. Debbie says I'm mean. Am I mean, Bob? When it comes to Bama, I probably am.
Yeah. Yes.
There's,
Deborah,
a lot of hate there.
Deborah, Alabama's playing well. I mean, you got to admit that they're
Yeah.
playing well.
Hey, but Debbie, just remember the Notre Dame and Alabama have played 8 times. I know you've won recently, but Notre Dame leads the series 5-3. And I always got to remind Debbie that the man, the myth, the legend, Bear Bryant never beat Notre Dame.
How many national championships does Alabama have?
They have a couple more than Notre Dame.
A few, 27, 26?
No, it's not that many.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's probably self-proclaimed national titles.
No, that's Central Florida.
Well, anyways, we're going to head out to commercial break,
Let's
and
do
we'll
it.
be back with our first cheerleader guest. Coming up, we'll have Elena Bracco, Abby Passmore, and Lila Reeder. Coming up.
Raider.
Raider. Maybe
Reeder.
change it tonight. We'll call her Raider.
No, it's Raider.
It's Reeder. I know. Well, we'll have that back here as we come back from commercial break here on the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best.
Marty!
You're dead! Wait! Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go, sports bar!
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
We interviewed Peter last week. You know Peter?
Yes.
And the volume was turned down. His parents were listening. Oh, I know we're live, as opposed to dead. This is Seminole Bob back at Buffalo Wild Wings on a Wednesday night. And who do I have with me?
My name is Lila Reeder.
Lila Reeder.
Mm-hmm.
My eyes are so bad, I thought it said Raider. But that would not be a bad name for a cheerleader. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What grade are you in? And
So I'm a senior.
Okay.
And I'm the captain of the cheer team, varsity. And
so years and years and years and years and years ago, I was on the school board in Okaloosa County. And one of my good friends was the sponsor of Fort Walton Viking and cheerleaders. And I went there one day during the summer, and it was 5:30 a.m. workouts. And it convinced me that cheerleaders really are athletes.
yeah, I agree. I think they are too.
Now, Navarre's we're going to get that microphone a little close to you, a little closer. Navarre's a competitive cheer?
There's a sideline team, and then there's an extra tryout for the competition cheer team.
And what's your year? Are you both?
So I did the competition team my freshman and sophomore year.
Right.
And then I did sideline all 4 years.
Yeah, my daughter cheered for NYSA, and did you grow up in the area?
Yes, I did grow up in the area, but I didn't do NYSA. But we did help. We volunteered to coach some of the NYSA teams last year.
Boy, even NYSA, you know, it was Tony Patton, a good friend of yours and mine. She's a gem. You know, it was like we were at Pace in a rain game and a juniors game, and my daughter said, "Oh, Dad, can I run across the field and say hi to my friend cheering for Pace?" I go, "No, not unless you take off your $100 cheer shoes."
Yep.
Yeah, stuff's expensive. So what got you into cheer? Did you start through NYSA?
I did not start through NYSA. I actually did All-Star Cheer.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that?
I have.
Yeah, so I did All-Star Cheer for, I think, 8 years before I started sideline. And then I quit All-Star to do cheer in high school. And actually, it was one of my friends on my team, Sydney, I was friends with in first grade. She got me into All-Star Cheer. And then it was kind of just like my life after that.
Coach Bagley's your cheer coach, and has she been there since you were a freshman?
Yes.
Has she? Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. My daughter Anne Marie Grant cheered for NYSA, and Coach Bagley was one of her case managers at Navarre, along with Coach Carter, their ESE teachers. And gosh, what great cheerleaders they've had over the years.
Yeah.
What a great program they have.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about what a cheer day is like, a Friday.
So
Probably a pep rally somewhere in there.
Yeah. Okay. So usually at like 8 in the morning, we get up and we go to the field house to turn in our signs. We make little posters for the senior football players every week. We turn those in. We put them by their lockers. And then after that, we'll go to school. And then our schedule will probably be different because of pep rallies.
Right.
And then, so we make it to the pep rally. We try to get everyone in our class super hype and fun. And then we usually do a routine at pep rallies, which includes like fun pyramid stunts and tumbling and little dances that we learn.
Right.
Yep. And then after that, we go home and get ready for the game. And then we meet at one of the seniors' houses and have team dinner.
Okay, cool.
And then after that.
For the whole team or just the seniors?
It's the whole team.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then we all meet back at the field. And then we get all of our jobs done that we have to do. Like we get out cheer mats.
Yep. I see you
our
guys back there.
palms and stuff. Yep. And then we start our game, obviously. And yeah, and we just cheer on the football players.
So I know you guys huddle after the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't immediately go home. There's work to do after the game.
Yes. So after every game, we go near our band section, and the football players go over there too. We do our fight song, and then we do the alma mater.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And there's always good pictures taken during them.
You know, you can imagine it is for broadcasters, much it is for cheerleaders. It's pretty tough having a year like Navarre's having. How Coach Bagley's got to talk about it, has she?
Yes, she tells us
be positive.
Mm-hmm. That's like our main thing. We just have to stay positive, and we try to prevent the actual football players talking bad about themselves, because we know they have the potential to win at the games.
Right.
Yeah.
So Bill and I we were over. We do a Culver's show on Tuesday nights, and our first 4 or 5 teams we played now have a combined record of something like 26-4.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a very hard schedule early on. When you're during the game or at halftime, do you have interaction with the other cheerleaders from the other team?
Sometimes it depends, like especially at our Gulf Breeze game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure at halftime we go over there, we mingle, and like we take a picture and stuff.
Yep.
Because I know Coach Anna is very close with that coach, and yeah, so that's mostly the only cheer team that we talk to. But at the end, before we do the alma mater and stuff, we do tag hands.
Right.
And usually the other cheer team tags hands with us too, and we all like cheer and stuff.
Well, I mean, like many of the football players competed with or against in rec league football with kids from Gulf Breeze. So probably same with you.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a competitive team?
Yes, they do, but usually we're not in the same division. Actually, my sophomore year, we were in the same division,
right,
and we were going against them. But yeah.
So I've been to some of the competitions because Rec League performs at some of those. Can't remember all the different places we followed Anne Marie at, but it was just so cool to see the two teams, because you guys see each other at, you know, you've grown up with one another. Like you said, you got somebody that you were in first grade with, and that is, you know, that is so cool. And I always keep those memories and friendships tight because, you know, that's just so important. So you're a senior. What's next?
Well, I'm going to go to college. I want to go to University of Florida. I don't know if I'll get in, but I'm hoping so. And I don't think I'm going to do cheer, but I think I want to go into physical therapy or occupational therapy.
Yeah, it kind of goes along with what you do in the physical aspect. Trust me, these ladies are athletes. You guys lift, I'm sure, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
We
you
have
do.
a weightlifting class every day.
She doesn't have guns like me, but, well, maybe she does, but that's okay.
I don't know.
That's okay. Yeah, well, you know, Coach Bagley, he's not the weightlifting coach anymore, but Miss Bagley is, and I'm sure that, you know, that's important. When you got to do deadlifts and spots and things, that's important. So physical therapy, occupational therapy, University of Florida. Yeah, Alyssa, my next oldest daughter ended up at Florida State.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, I'm a Seminole. So, yeah, and so they were only accepting about 30%. It's tough, isn't it?
Yes.
When I went, I went to Okaloosa Walton Community College for 2 years. It was automatic. You go to any Florida 4-year college, and you were automatically accepted. Not so anymore, is it?
No, that's not the case anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean, are you doing Bright Futures?
Yes, I am.
So this is Lila Reeder.
Yep.
Lila Reeder. You make good grades.
Yes.
Right. I know Coach expects you to do that on the field, off the field. Good grades, happy smile, no matter what the score is. Oh my gosh, that's got to be so difficult during the game.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but anyway, our guest has been Lila Reeder, senior and co-captain or the captain.
I am the captain.
Ooh. I got to interview the captain. Last year we had, I don't know how we did it. We had 3 in the booth plus me, and it was a crazy interview.
Yep, I rewatched that.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Cool.
To try to set some expectations.
Well, God love you, and best of luck to you getting into the University of Florida. You know, it's a great school. You got Shands Hospital right there, so you got all kind of great potential for a learning environment. Lila Reeder, she's the pretty one.
Thank you.
This is Bob Grant. We're at Buffalo Wild Wings here on a beautiful Wednesday night with beautiful ladies. I'm going to pass the baton on to Paul Villanova. Yes, Paul Villanova. Look on the back of your milk cartons, and you'll see his picture. He has been found. We dragged him in from Nashville. Oh, my goodness. They're kissing. Not him and the cheerleader, him and his wife, Paul Villanova. Let's take a short break. And when we come back, we'll have another cheerleader and Paul Villanova here at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you forget their names, they're at the top. Whose names are at the top? The cheerleaders' names. In case I forget.
Bill, when do I start?
Start now. You're live.
When you put it on, just push that towards your mouth.
Right there.
All right, welcome back to the Coaches Show at Buffalo Wild Wings. Tonight we have cheerleaders with us tonight, and I'm honored to have Abby Passmore.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
So, as I just told you, I do the announcements at the football games. You're the first name I read off. So, tell me a little bit about you. How long you been cheering in Navarre?
I just started cheering at Navarre last year. My family's military, so I was born here, but I moved away for a really long time. And I'm a senior, and I'm co-captain on varsity, or one of the co-captains.
Who else are the co-captains?
Okay, our captain is Lila Reeder, and then it's me and Elena Bracco
Who
are the
are behind
co-captains.
So, this is your first year at Navarre?
No, last year was my first year at Navarre.
Okay. But you didn't cheer last year at Navarre?
I did, but I was on the JV team.
Okay. So, you like it?
Yeah, it's really fun. I love this group of people. They're so nice and inclusive. They're very, welcoming.
Navarre's it's a great community, great school, and I'm sure you guys are super sad to see Principal Winfelder going. But good. It's great for her that she's going. But so tell me a little bit about you were born here, but then you went. Where'd you go?
Okay, well, I was born here, and then I moved to New Mexico for, I think, up until kindergarten. And then I came back up until 2nd grade. Then I moved to Wyoming, and then I moved to Texas, and then Louisiana, and then here again.
Okay. Both parents military?
No, just my dad.
Just your dad?
My mom's retired military, but she retired before I was born.
Okay, so you hopped around at a few different places.
Yes.
And siblings, too? Or do you have any
I just have one older brother,
Okay.
and he lives in Louisiana.
Did he go to school here at all, too? Or no? Okay.
He's always been.
So have you cheered? I know you bounced around a few different places, but did you cheer at those other schools, too? Or
Yes, I did.
You
I cheered I started cheer in 6th grade.
Okay.
And then in Texas. So that was a really good experience, getting to go to different schools and try different things.
I can't imagine. How hard is it to switch from school to state to state?
It can be difficult, but I feel like having a sport like cheer, that I can make friends easily, because I have to be with them almost every single day. So it's easy to make different friends in new places.
So you automatically become friends with the people who are on the team. So you've got a kind of a built-in friend group to.
Yeah.
Do you do competitive cheer too,
I do.
Okay.
I was on the competitive team last year, and we just tried out again, and I made it.
All right,
so.
High five. So my daughter, I don't know if she was gone before you got here, but Sophia Villanova, she was on competitive and regular cheer. And Vinny, our son, played last year for the football team, but now he's at University of West Florida. But so tell me about. Obviously, it's been a tough year for the team. But you guys always have smiles on your faces. So
yes, sir.
How hard is that?
I don't think it's that hard, because I like to be positive and see the good in things. And even if we're not doing the best, we can always still be positive and think on the bright side. And that's what I love about cheer, is just always being positive and thinking happily.
Well, it's the right attitude. And I it's not for lack of effort. I know the team is trying, and they're doing. There's a couple games that we probably could have or should have won, but to keep that positive energy on the sidelines is big. And so how's it been cheering for Coach Bagley, who's Anna Bagley I'm talking about, who's had her, she's had a huge year, obviously having a third baby, and how's that been?
I think I love Coach Anna. And she's been doing really great, coming and supporting us even with the baby. And I think our other two coaches, Coach Hannah and Coach Tiff, have also been helping out a lot with us recently.
They're great. They've been there a couple of years now. Coach Tiff has been there a while, and I think this is Coach Hannah's maybe third year.
I think second.
So okay, second. Yeah.
Maybe third. I don't remember.
Maybe at least second, maybe third, and they do a great job. And you guys still have a freshman cheer team, even though
yes, we do.
So do they? I know we didn't have a freshman football team, but how did that work? Did they?
Okay, so freshmen and JV, they just cheer at JV together.
Okay.
But they'll be on opposite sides of the field.
Okay.
So one will be in the parents section and one will be next to the student
Same
section.
side of the field, but different parts of the.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I just found out that there's a freshman football game next Monday. Because I know normally we just had a JV team this year, but we're going to play Gulf Breeze's freshman team. So will just the freshman squad go to that?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but.
What's your favorite part about cheering?
My favorite part is definitely just being with my friends and getting to, I don't know, just be positive and just have a good time.
How about traveling? Any good fun stories from away games or stuff that shenanigans on the bus or anything?
I don't really.
Or do you just sleep on the bus?
I sleep on the bus. I know a lot of girls sleep on the floor for
Really?
comp team.
Oh, I forgot about comp team. Because you guys do some pretty long trips. You do
there
the,
are long
the
trips.
Lakeland trip, right? You went for that's for the states are at Lakeland, right? And
Yes.
I forget where regionals usually.
I think
like
so.
in
They're usually a
Jacksonville.
couple hours away.
Yeah, that's a long trip. At least they're a little bit, when you go that far, at least the buses are nicer. Right? They're not the school buses. And,
Yeah, we get charter buses.
which is a huge difference. So, so what do you want to do next year?
Next year, I would hope to get accepted into Ole Miss, and I don't know if I want to cheer there. I think I'm debating if I want to try out for cheer. I think I would love to, just to carry it on and keep it going, but I'm not sure.
It's a different level. It's a big commitment too, and I don't know what it's like in a school, SEC school like that. But like Sophia, my daughter went to UWF and cheered there for a year, and then they don't. Even though it's a sport, they don't get the same funding. They don't get any funding, and they don't get preferential treatment for classes scheduling too. So it was hard to juggle class schedule with cheer, which is full time, and so she only did it 1 year. But it's fun. So what other schools are you going to apply to?
I'm also going to apply to, I think, UWF or USF.
In South Florida. Have you gone any of them yet?
Not yet, but I'm going to schedule a couple tours before I fully decide.
Have you already taken the ACTs and all that stuff? And how'd you do? We don't talk about it.
Not too good.
You don't have to say it on air.
I'm taking more. It's okay.
Yeah, you could take it
We'll
multiple
get there.
times. You can take it multiple times, and they do the composite score, right? They do your highest score. And sometimes it takes 4 or 5 times to get the.
Yeah.
I only ask that because of the bright futures in Florida.
Yeah.
If you get, I think it's a 25 maybe, and a 3.0, you get 75%, and then if you get 29, you get 100%. So something to strive for. So talk about this week. This is a big week coming up with Gulf Breeze. I actually think we're going to win. So
I think we will too. I think it's going to be a really great week, and it's going to be exciting, and there's a lot of stuff we have to do. We have practice every single day, practice Friday morning, everything, and even all the senior activities. We're just...
Yeah, and is there a pep rally this week too?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I saw you guys out there today. I was the guy on the ship putting that giant. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
It's going to be. It's a huge skeleton. It's going to be. It's like a 10-foot. But I couldn't put the top half on. I need 2 people. I just needed somebody else. I was afraid to get up on the ladder and try to put this thing. All you needed to see was some guy falling out of the out of the pirate ship. But I figured you guys saw that. But what else is going on this week? For preparation.
This week we have practice Friday morning, and then we have to go do our senior football signs. And every week we make a sign for a senior football player, and we put it next to their locker. And then we have to go to school, and our schedule will be different. But then we'll go to the pep rally, and we have a performance. And this week is a really big performance because it's senior night.
Okay.
So we'll have our own senior section of the dance, and then it's also Beat the Breeze week. So freshmen and JV get to cheer with us too.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's a big routine.
And it's also probably Principal Winfelder's, I don't know if it's going to be her last pep rally, and she does such a great job with those pep rallies. I love the competition between all the different classes, and she, because for basketball season she'll be. I think she's done at the end.
I think she'll.
Yeah, so this is a special one all around. Well, that's great. I'm glad you came on tonight. And there, Abby Passmore, first name on my list when it comes to. So, do you guys know when you're going to be announced at the games? Really. I usually try to do it at the same spot. So now you know. It's always.
I'm always first.
Well, you're always first for sure, but it's always in the third quarter. It's always when they do the water break.
Yeah.
So now you know. It's when the referees do the water break, and it's usually about the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. And of course I'm trying to watch the football game, but it's important. I told you I had a cheerleader, so my wife who just walked in was always like, make sure you announce the cheerleaders right, and I always try to make sure I know the name. Actually, the names this year are pretty easy. In a couple of years past, there's been some names I've messed up, and usually hear about it right away. But Abby Passmore's pretty easy and always the first one. So, well, thank you for coming on.
No problem.
And enjoy the Breeze Week and beat the Breeze.
Thank you for having me.
No, you're welcome. Abby Passmore, cheerleader, co-captain of the Navarre Raider cheerleader team. We'll take a break here and come back with the third interview. Thank you. Great job. You're up, Elena. You get
There you go. Just make sure the mic is close to you.
Hello?
That's it.
Perfect.
Pull it up a little bit more. Right here. Real close. There you go. Talk one more time.
Hello?
Yeah. That's good. All right. What's going on, everyone? Marty Wilson checking in. I was not on the show last week. I was here, but I wasn't on the show. But I'm blessed to be here tonight with Alana Bracco. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. It's been a very interesting season, but, being in Navarre, I love the passion. I love the desire for winning.
100%.
I love the competitiveness from everybody. So even, in these tough times, I'm thankful to be around people that expect to win.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Really good. It's not going the way we hoped, but the attitudes out of it are what makes it 10 times better.
I like that. Okay. So, we're going to talk. We talked about football, but I really want to shift this conversation to cheerleading.
Okay.
Because you all, like last week specifically, I mean, we're always cheering y'all on.
Yeah.
We love the enthusiasm that the cheerleading staff has and the entire team. But it doesn't matter whether we're up by 100 or down by 50. Y'all are still bringing it. Just please communicate about their cheerleading coaching staff and the leaders for the cheer team.
Well, our coaches do a very good job at making sure we stay positive because it is also very hard. So, like, when we're losing, we just kind of want to give up. But it's our job to stay positive because if we're down, then everybody else is going to be down too. And that's just not the environment we want to be in. So it's our job as captains and our coaches' jobs as well. And I say we're doing pretty good at how we're doing it right now.
I like that. That's a great explanation. Okay, so have a good night, sir. Real quick, I want to bring the attention to you. Not only are y'all incredible out there while you're cheering and leading and all that stuff, I know the requirements that Coach Bagley has for you all, not only from a intelligence standpoint, but also being physically gifted and lifting weights as well. Just talk about you, why you love to cheer, and your passion, whether it's cheerleading, what you want to do later on, or what you love to do in high school right now.
I think I love cheerleading. I've done it my whole life. Since I was 4, I think I started at NYSA, and I was asked the question of when did you learn to love it? Because I used to not,
Really?
It was just kind of there. It was something I did to keep myself busy, but then the more I did it, the more I just grew to love it. So I can't see myself doing anything without it.
Okay, what point do you think was like the pivotal moment where you understood that you really loved to cheer?
It definitely was more closer to my 5th grade middle school area because that's when things kind of got more serious, and that's when we started getting better skills and started doing actual high school levels type of stuff. So I got to see the actual experience.
Okay, so when you were having those down moments in cheerleading, who was cheering you on? Who was encouraging you to be better and to stick with it?
Definitely my family, my mom, my dad, my friends, and just my grandparents. Definitely very family close.
Okay, real quick, you said your mom and dad. I actually know of your family.
Yes.
Not super well, but I know of y'all, and I love the passion that y'all have as a family. Please tell us about your wife. Tell us about your mom and dad. Please mention their names and kind of communicate about their strengths specifically in regards to encourage you as a young lady, and how well they've raised you.
My mom, Brittany Bracco, You know, we get told we're very similar. Like, we look alike, act the same, like, very, very similar. So my mom was actually my coach growing up.
What?
Yeah, until I got to 8th grade, and then I got to high school, and so obviously she wasn't my coach there. And so me and my mom have always been, like, very close. Like, she knows how I handle things and when I am overstressed, and definitely. So that makes it, like, so much better. And it's hard because growing up, my dad deployed a lot for his job, so my mom had to learn how to do things kind of on her own while my dad was gone, because he would go for like 3 to 6 months at a time. I do remember the last deployment he had, it was supposed to be 3 months, and then COVID hit, so it turned out to be 9.
What?
Yeah, so he was gone for way longer than we were ready for, but my mom stepped up and did like what she had to do.
Well, first of all, I want to thank both of your parents for serving. I was in the Air Force as well. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I did 20 years. And honestly, when you're deployed as the serving member, the spouse goes through a lot.
Yeah, it's
so
hard.
I want to thank your mom and your dad specifically for their services to the country. What was his job in the Air Force?
He was in the Air Force until I was about 6, and then he went into another job. I don't quite remember, but now he's a contractor on base.
No, that's what's up. Okay. That's really cool. Great job of raising this young lady, by the way, both of you. That is awesome. So them being your why, is there like a specific message that they've given you, something to like a foundation of your growth and who you are as a young lady?
Just kind of to keep pushing. Don't give up. If you started something, don't quit on it.
Don't quit. I like that. Okay, so speaking of not quitting, so you're currently in high school, obviously. What grade are you in?
Senior.
You're a senior this year?
Yes, sir.
So are you going to continue education, or are you going to quit education? Do you see yourself cheering in college? What would you like to do?
I'm going to college. I'm not 100% sure on cheering yet, just because it's a lot.
Okay.
That college level is a lot, and I'm ready to commit to it, but I'm just not 100% sure, because I also think if I don't do it, I'm going to become very very upset with not doing it.
No, I got you. And college is not for everybody, which I would not discourage you from going to college, because I don't want your parents to hurt me. But no, that's good. I like the way you explain that. We got a lot of talented cheerleaders in the area,
yes, sir.
Even that are football players, getting scholarships and stuff like that. So if you did, let's say you did accept a scholarship to go and cheer, what college would you want to cheer for?
Well, right now my top 2 are Ole Miss and the University of South Florida.
Ole Miss. The reason why I'm shaking my head right now because I'm an avid Georgia Bulldog fan, me and most of my family.
This Saturday.
And we're playing against Ole Miss this Saturday.
Yeah.
It's going to be up in Athens. It's going to be a really good game. Okay, that's cool. Ole Miss is great right now.
Yeah, and I didn't know about going, and then I went to a football game and got to see the campus a couple weeks ago, and I loved it. I fell in love with it right there.
Man, okay, so let's say you were on the Ole Miss campus, right?
Yeah.
While you're not doing your studies, while you're not working hard at cheering, what do you like to do for fun? What would you see yourself doing in Ole Miss on the campus to have a good time?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
Really?
There's so many restaurants down there, trying all new different types of stuff. I don't know. Me and Abby, actually, we were talking about rooming together.
Nice.
So we would go together.
Okay. Man, that's awesome. Y'all got the plans already.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, being a cheerleader, obviously y'all know how to lead cheering.
Yes, sir.
You know how to encourage people to be upright and excited during maybe tough times and really good times. Right now, if you could communicate, let's say you were in a room full of parents and avid Navarre High School fans, and you were communicating them about not only why we want to cheer our team on, but what would you tell them right now in this specific situation about staying locked in with the community, continuing to support our coaching staff and the players? What would your message be, and how would you convey that message?
I think right now everybody's looking at it because we had winning seasons up until a couple years ago, and it started getting a little rocky, and this season's not where it needs to be. However, our community needs to stay strong because our community holds us together.
Let's go. I like it. Okay. Man, this has been an awesome interview. But we got to get out of here. I just want you to do me a favor, and if there's one last thing that one message that you want to give, not only to the community of Navarre, but let's say you got family somewhere around the country, what would you say, as far as being good human beings, good people, and how we could be united in every sense, not only in Navarre but in our country?
Definitely just go for what you want to do. Like, it's going to be on my senior night thing. I have it too. I say hashtag peace and love.
Hashtag peace and love. Let's go. Hey, I'm going to acquire that. Because I don't steal stuff. I'm going to acquire that.
It's going to be heard on senior night.
Let's go. Let's go, Aleda. I'm proud of you. Heard nothing but great things about you. Your family is amazing. Super excited that I had the opportunity to interview you tonight because we're going to be on YouTube forever now. You know what I mean? So I got to tell my boy Josh Wilson about that. But definitely appreciate you spending quality time with us tonight and just being an amazing, sharp young lady. If you do go to Ole Miss, I wish you nothing but blessings except for when we play y'all.
I guess we'll see.
Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. Hey, Elena Bracco, you have a great night, young lady.
Too.
Appreciate you.
We're going to head out, take commercial break. Hopefully you enjoyed all the interviews this evening. And Debbie, you're still out there. Debbie Darkwing. Ken, we're going to go commercial, so you hold off for a couple more minutes. So I got to get the rest of our sponsors in here, Bob. And then we'll come back and we'll finish up the show. You're watching the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show from Buffalo Wild Wings and Navarre. Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, the lost soul, Paul Villanova back. The lost caboose has now found he's found his engine, and he's delegated the caboose to me, and then Marty Wilson. Hopefully you've enjoyed all the interviews so far tonight. We're going to go head out commercial break, and we'll be right back, folks.
The Hustle isn't named after anyone, not after a designer. Definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com, and I can guarantee you will not be disappointed. University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. A buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322. Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you. Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, or making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around. but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Here where we need ya.
Them a lot, but we got them on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show.
Welcome back, Paul Villanova.
Yeah, welcome back, Paul. Woo. And it's great to be here every Wednesday night as the season starts to slip away from us. I did not know this, but Scott Weaver, former Navarre Raider assistant coach, his granddaughter is Elena Bracco, who we had on this evening tonight. Said they're very proud of their granddaughter.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I was chatting with Scott the other night. It's always good to talk to him. He's been around these parts probably longer than I have, but it's always a good time to go back and listen to some of the old coaches that have been around. Him and Greg Taylor and they've been here since basically the beginning. Not at the beginning of time, but the beginning of Navarre High School.
Alex Adams.
Yes. Over at Toccoa Creek. Mm-hmm. Pretty good team they got over there.
They do. They lost last week, but they lost to
is it
one of the powerhouses.
Over in Gainesville.
Yeah.
Buchholz.
Yeah.
Buchholz, top team in the state, one of the top teams in the state. But so it was good. I did not know that, Scott. So glad to know that she was your granddaughter. And I like to let the guys do some interviews here tonight so that they can give this old guy a break. But it's great to have you guys around as well so that you guys can do the interviews and get to know the young ladies. I mean, so far we've had coaches, we've had football players, we've had managers, and now cheerleaders. And I think we got ROTC and
band left.
So we like the whole Friday Night Lights experience here on at Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show here every Wednesday night.
Absolutely.
And but let's talk a little bit about this game. We got a game coming up Friday night. Combined record of these teams are 0-14.
Wow.
It sounds like Sawyer football. But
Shorter University football.
Shorter University, where my son played, and they went 0-22 in his 2 years there.
But he got a good education.
He did. He got him started into his sports management program, went on and transferred to business once he got to Miles. So he ended up taking 170 hours just to get his bachelor's program. Because they didn't have that program, sports management, at Miles. So he had to transfer. His senior year, he took 7 classes during football.
Oh, my God.
And still finished number 1 in his class.
Gee.
Very proud of that young man. And then went on right now.
Got his wife smarts, huh?
He did, fortunately. He got my good looks and my wife's smarts. That's not a dig on my wife because my wife is a very attractive
lady. Yeah,
and but
no doubt.
But the Hamill guys, they got the dimples and they got the smile and they got the charisma and all that. And I know I'm digging myself a hole here, Bob.
Yeah, well, the Grant's got the eyebrows and the ears, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, with cleft chin. Yeah.
So we got Golf Breeze coming to Navarre.
Yeah. 4 coaches in 4 years.
Eric Harris in his first year, a rough season for a guy that had never coached. Coming into the season, 9 years in the NFL, but never a football coach. So he's got his hands full.
Yeah, I mean,
and that could be changing up because they're going to have Golf Breeze kids that are going to be going to Soundside as well. So they're going to be losing students. Navarre's going to be losing students to Golf Breeze. Unfortunately, it's just going to be the freshman and sophomore class starting at Soundside next year in 26. So if they have enough kids, they will have a JV team. If not, I guess they're counting on a JV and a freshman team, but if they don't, they'll just have a JV team next year, just like what Navarre did. But Navarre actually is going to get to play a freshman game on Monday night at home. They're playing Golf Breeze. Just the freshmen are going to play Monday night at home.
Oh, that's
against
cool.
Golf Breeze. Their only game of the season where it's just the freshman team. So, But 0-7 Navarre, 9 straight losses for the Raiders. 0-7 Gulf Breeze.
We don't peek around the corner. We learned that from
we
Jay
don't.
Walls. But you know who's knocking on the door? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. We got Pace.
Pace and Niceville to finish the season. And, you know, Niceville's lost 3 games already at home. They're not looking to lose any more at home. That's going to be a really tough game in the last game. That's going to be
what happened
on
last time?
Halloween.
It is. You know, last time
So
we were
you'll have to take off your mask.
last time we were at Niceville, you know what happened.
Yeah, we got the lights turned out on us, and half the team was sick.
And, oh, yeah, absolutely. And Paul Villanova went down there with the white nuclear scrubs, and
they're about ready to raise the white flag in that one.
Ooh, that's where he got his name, Mr. Clean.
It was 28-28 at halftime, and then the floodgates opened in the second half. And then Niceville outscored the Raiders, I think, 35-7 or something like that in the second half.
We got permission, right?
Terrence Marshall had a big game, big first half in that one,
did.
3 touchdowns. But the Raiders couldn't come back in that one.
We're going to be in the usual spot.
Yep. We got permission at Pace. We'll figure it out where we're going to be there next week. We're either going to be in the press box, or more than likely we're probably going to be up on top at Pace, which I don't mind. I prefer outside because the bandwidth and our Wi-Fi is a lot better when we're outside.
I agree.
So more than likely we'll be outside in that one. I don't know if we'll be on the roof or if we'll be on the visitor side. I wouldn't mind being on the visitor side. If they got a plug-in over there, we'll do it over there. I'd love being on the visitor side. And then we'll definitely be on the visitor side at Niceville.
Right.
If there is a visitor side at Niceville.
Yeah, true that.
But we're right in front of the concession stand and the restroom, so we don't have to go very far.
That's true.
But
unless they turn the lights off, and then we can't see where we're going.
That's still messed up, isn't it? But they said they do that to everybody. They try to get out of there.
Doesn't mean it's right.
No, it doesn't mean it's right.
That was the band. The band were cleaning up, and
yeah, luckily there was a maintenance man that came over with his John Deere and turned his lights on for us, and we were able to clean up and get the heck out of there.
I'm not going to repeat what some of the band parents said.
Ooh, I bet you it wasn't pretty. You probably can't repeat it on.
No, I can't.
Well, it is a podcast, but we're doing high school stuff, so we don't want to repeat. Yeah, we're PC here.
Yeah. So
most of the time.
Yeah, true that.
So what do you see Friday night for the Raiders going into this game? It's the last home game for the seniors.
Yeah, it's always emotional. Coach, tries to start as many seniors as possible.
But there's only 18 of them this year.
True.
That's one of the smallest graduating football classes since I've been here in a while. 18.
Yeah, I remember one year we had like 30 something.
Yeah. And it's usually anywhere from about 25 to 28 usually. But this year, 18, that's a small senior class. Navarre is very young and has had one of the toughest schedules in the Panhandle.
Yeah, I asked Lila about that. I said, hey, it's tough for broadcasters to stay positive. And she goes, yeah, I know where you're going with this. It's tough for cheerleaders to stay positive, but, their goal is to keep, the football players positive, the fans positive, while themselves – they're human.
Keep the energy. They got to keep the energy level up.
Right. So.
And they do a great job.
Yep.
A lot of numbers in the cheerleading program at Navarre, and they do a great job.
Miss Bagley does it the right way, my man.
Yes. Miss Bagley taking care of child number 3 tonight. I think that's the only reason that she's not here tonight. Little girl.
Probably is because 3 of her babysitters were here tonight.
But I look for the Raiders to come out Friday night highly motivated because when Gulf Breeze and Navarre get together, it's different. And you could throw the records out. Well, I wish you could throw these records out this week.
True.
But,
I mean, these kids grew up together. They played rec ball against one another or with one another. Emotional. I see a ship. I see.
That ship sailed, Bob.
Yeah, it's going down the road. I see Navarre trying to come out and dominate on an offensive line. And defensive line.
Big offensive line for Navarre. And,
no seniors, correct?
One senior. Zevin. Is it? I think it's Zevin.
Zevin Jones is a junior.
Oh, Zevin's a junior. Hola is a junior. Peyton Robinson is a junior. Connor Bates is a junior.
Who's the returnee from last
year? Kyle Hughes is the only senior.
Okay. He's the center?
Yeah. No, he's Hola's the center.
Hola.
Yeah.
Hughes,
Jared.
Yeah.
So you got 4 juniors and a senior on the offensive line. And a very big class of 29. The freshman class has some big guys out there as well. So we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay on the offensive line next year with 4 or 5 returning. And Peyton Robinson, he's been starting since the latter part of his freshman year. So
I wouldn't want to play Navarre next year, Bill.
No.
I mean, we got a season still to finish. True, but
I mean, let's listen to some of the scores of the Gulf Breeze games. Week 1, they lost to South Walton 35-6. Week 2, they lost to Tate 48-13. Week 3 against Pace 59-6. Washington 34-16. And week 6, Niceville 56-6. They put up 49 almost in a little over one quarter against Gulf Breeze. West Florida 35-6. Milton 42-0. So
53 points in 8 games.
53 points, 7.6 per game.
Yeah.
Giving up 44 points a game. The Raiders on the season, they're averaging 16.4 a game, giving up 38.9. So something's got to give Friday night. Either the offenses or the defenses.
High scoring or low scoring.
Correct. So, but I look for a Raider W to get into the W column this week, and a well-deserved W for Coach Bagley and his team. They continue to work hard. No matter what the season has brought them already, they still continue to work hard as just like Jay Walls, the previous head coach, it says this week we're 0-0. We're looking just to go 1-0.
Yep. I want to say a big hello to our friends, the Ferrises. Mr. Ferris.
Jonathan checking in.
Jonathan from Prattville.
Prattville, Alabama.
I was up your way, drove by there.
Yeah.
Through there.
Jonathan used to live over in the Monticello area.
Yep.
And his family moved up to be closer to a family member in Prattville. Mm-hmm. So he's doing good up there.
Beautiful town.
I got to get him a shirt. He wants a polo, so I got to get him a polo.
We can do that.
Yeah. Most definitely. I'll order a couple more shirts, and we'll get you.
But you got to make it to a game.
Yeah. If not this year, we need to get you down for a game next year, and
get you on the air.
Always good to see Jonathan. He's helped me out a couple of times in Tallahassee at games. And, well, it's time to call it a night, Bob.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
He sings a lot better than I do. That's not saying much.
I hate to wake you, but I really must go.
But before we head out, I just want to remind everybody who are our players of the week were this year on Irish Bill Sports.
This week, Bill.
From Escambia, our offensive player of the week was Billy Dunn. I mean, listen to this game. 20 of 25 passing, 244 yards, 5 touchdowns, 11 carries, 93 yards.
80% throwing.
Yeah. Our defensive player from Walton, the Walton Braves in a 24-7 loss to Catholic. He had 19 tackles. That would be Camden Zadro. 13 solos, 6 assists, and our special teams player from Pace, Caleb Nelson, 3 for 3 extra points, 3 for 3 field goals, long from 35. His the kicker prior to him is in his third year at Mercer. Just broke the Mercer scoring record this past weekend.
Wow.
Congratulations go out to Reese Griffin, the new leading scorer for the Mercer Bears.
How about that?
So, well, we're glad that you all tuned in tonight. Great interviews with the young ladies, the cheerleaders over here at Navarre.
They're a vital point of what Navarre does, Bill.
Most definitely. And we thank you all for following us every Tuesday, Wednesday, and our games on Friday night on IrishBillSports.com, Irish Bill Sports Live, 944 on YouTube. Tune in Friday night. We'll probably come on probably about 6:30 since it's senior night.
It is.
We may try to get the video rolling for the guys that are graduating or their senior years, and we have 18 of them walking this year, and so we'll probably be on a little bit early on Friday night, probably about 6:30, 6:45. So until then, this is Irish Bill signing off.
Good night, Navarre, and God bless.